Hey guys, what's up? My name is Eric and I'm the Techy agent, and today we have an unboxing. I actually was anticipating this to be delayed a little bit more than it was, so I was supposed to get this yesterday. It ended up coming in the mail today, so that's great. And so I'm going to go ahead and unbox this now. What I have on my wrist here is the Suunto Spartan Sport wrist heart or HR, and this is going to be Suunto's new trainer. And so I'm going to go ahead and unbox this, put this on my wrist, and then just kind of show you guys a cosmetic or a visual comparison between these two wearables. Okay, so I got my trusty switchblade here, and I'm noticing that the camera is having some trouble focusing, so I just added a light here down looking at this, so hopefully the camera stops doing this autofocus thing. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this, and so my knife is not very sharp, and I'm probably going to end up cutting myself here. Okay. Alright, we'll set the knife to the side so I don't do any more damage. Alright, and so here it is. The box is actually looking like it's going to be real similar to the box that the Sport comes in. Basically almost identical in size. So we're going to go ahead and slide this. We'll set this to the side here. Yeah, it's a very similar box compared to the box that the Sport came in. So the branding kind of stays the same here on the trainer. Opening it up here, wow, that is nice looking, but it is significantly smaller in terms of screen size. So let's go ahead and pull it out and take a look. And it is a different charger. So the charger on the Suunto Sport is this magnetic charger here. That magnetically adheres to the back of this watch, versus the Sport. It looks like it has a clip-on style charger here that just clips onto the device on the corner here, just like that. So I don't love that. That looks kind of I don't know, not great. I would have preferred a magnetic charger, but hey, it's a charger, not a big deal. Let's take a look at the watch itself. So the watch itself has the same sensor actually as the Sport, or as the Suunto Spartan Sport. So they do have the same sensor. They have, looks like, different casings for that sensor, and this sensor is the Valencell sensor. That's the exact same sensor that comes on the Scosche Rhythm Plus. So you can see there, it's the same layout, it's the same sensor, just a little bit of a different form factor. And you're actually getting more buttons on the Suunto trainer. This has a touch screen with 3 buttons on this side, and then on this you are getting 3 buttons on this side, but you're getting 2 on this side, so this is going to have 5 buttons in comparison with the 3. And you can just see there in terms of size, I'll hold this up to the camera. You can just see there in terms of size that the screen size is going to be a lot different. The screen size on the Sport is a lot bigger than the trainer. And we're getting basically an all plastic design on the trainer. And we are getting some metal, some more premium material coming from the Sport. I'll show you guys that there, you can see. So yeah, it's just a really tiny screen. I'm not sure if that's going to be a big enough screen to compete with everything else that's being released right now, like the Vivo Active 3 and the new Fitbit Ionic. Those are both going to have more substantial screens than this. So, you know, where this might outshine both of those is in terms of having this Scosche or this Valencell sensor here. Now, one of the things that I have noticed is on the back of the Spartan trainer, there is a little metal contact point. And I don't know if that is some sort of thermometer that's checking, you know, skin temperature or what that is, but that's got to be, I haven't done my I haven't haven't gone in to really read up on this device yet, but there's some kind of sensor there in that little contact point on the skin. And I don't know what that is yet, but that's something that's actually not on the Sport version of the watch. And so it'll be interesting to see actually if this has more sensors on it than the Sport does. So I'm going to go ahead and put both of these watches on my wrist. And in terms of comfort, the smaller trainer is definitely more comfortable on the wrist. Even though it has about the same thickness in terms of watch straps are concerned, it's small enough on the wrist that it's definitely more comfortable. It is a thinner profile as well. I don't know. It does protrude off the wrist, but not terribly so compared to the Sport, which protrudes off the wrist about as much as the Garmin Fenix 5X. So this is a pretty substantial watch. So you can see that there. So it's pretty comfortable. I do like the comfort of this. I'm not sold on the screen size. The screen size here just might be a little bit too small for my liking. And I wasn't real sure actually about the complete plastic design. This does look very sporty. This obviously is a sports watch. It's not something that you might feel comfortable wearing to church or wearing to work or something in a more formal context. So this does come with a black design. If you want something that looks a little bit less sporty, you can get this with black plastic versus this sky blue plastic. And you definitely still have branding on the front of this. It says Suunto right at the base of the watch, very similar to what the Suunto Sport has as well. So so you can see there the unboxing and the comparison between these two. This is definitely a bigger screen, definitely a heavier, more uncomfortable, more substantial of a watch compared with this. Now this still feels like a quality design. The screen still doesn't feel plastic. It feels like it's like some sort of Gorilla Glass 3. We are getting some nice buttons here on the side, and the actual feel on the wrist is lightweight and comfortable. So actually, in terms of tracking heart rate, my guess is that this is going to be more accurate just because it's a lighter device that sticks to the wrist a little bit better, and so it's going to move around a little bit less. And so I'm guessing that this heart rate sensor here, this is just kind of my bias, my opinion going forward, is that the heart rate sensor on this is likely going to be a little bit more accurate. So it'll be interesting to see how these stack up in terms of real world use, which I'm going to be doing here this week. I'm going to be putting both of these against each other, and then I'll have a review, probably a review for both of these at the same time. Probably what I'll do is just do a review of both of these, talking about the pluses and minuses of both of these devices and just kind of pitting them against each other, because the feedback that I've gotten from a lot of people is that are wanting to purchase a Suunto is that they're wanting one of these, one or the other, and they want to know which one they should buy. So if I'm not mistaken, this one here, the price point starts at $279 for the trainer, and so just coming in right under that $300 price point that you're getting from the Fitbit Ionic and getting from the new Vivo Active 3 from Garmin. This price point, on the other hand, is going to be a little bit closer to the Fenix 5 series. So this there's a range of prices depending on what options and wristbands you go with this, but I believe this starts at around $500 for the Suunto Sport. So it's not quite as expensive as the Garmin Fenix 5X, which you're looking at spending, $600, $700, or even almost $800 depending on what options and bands you go with. So the Suunto Spartan Sport is cheaper than the Garmin Fenix 5, but it's still substantially more expensive than the trainer. So that's something to keep in mind if you're looking for just a GPS watch that tracks your runs, that tracks your cycling, that tracks your exercise in the gym. The trainer may be all that you need in terms of just getting accurate heart rate count and all of that stuff. So I'm going to be comparing both of these side by side here this week, and then I'll have a full-fledged review comparing both of these against each other for you guys here in the near future, hopefully by the end of this week, if not maybe a little bit into 10 days from now or so. So that's about it. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed this comparison. I've tried to, give you guys a little bit of a better quality unboxing experience here with multiple camera setup. And this video is not live, obviously. This was pre-recorded and edited just to make it a little bit smoother. But I did want to go ahead and kind of experiment still with the multi-camera setup that I have here at my desk. So hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Stay tuned for the reviews of both of these products, which I'll have here in about, like I said, 7 to 10 days. And I'm real excited to knock these out and then actually move on to the Fitbit Ionic and the Vivo Active 3, which are also hitting shelves here soon as well. So thanks for tuning in. My name is Eric and I'm the Techy Agent. We'll catch you next time. If you enjoyed this content, please consider becoming a Patreon supporter. The Patreon link is in the description below. Hey guys, thanks for watching. My name is Eric and I'm the Techy Agent. We'll catch you next time.